Well, hello, welcome back. Grab your Bibles. We won't need it a lot, but one verse really. But what I want to say is I'm begging you to stop using AI for your YouTube, especially as a beginner. Otherwise, I've been thinking about this now for some time because I've been really tempted to use AI for almost every part of making YouTube videos. And I don't think I should do that. I realize that. And I think you shouldn't either, especially as a beginner. And the reason really is because you won't get better. And I start feeling like I become lazier, or like when I use AI, I'm becoming lazy and I'm relying on it to do anything. So what I want to talk about today is the consequences of using it and benefits of not using it, and also when it makes sense to use AI. So the thing is that as a Christian man, and this video is for Christian men. And by the way, if you do not know me, my name is Mirdan, and in this channel I help ambitious Christian men to build authentic AI-proof YouTube channels, like started from zero. So welcome if you're new. So we are to strive for excellence in all we do as believers, as Christians, because and there's several reasons. So first I wanna give you an Ecclesiastes, let's see, 9:10. It says, whatever your hand finds to do, do it with your might. For there is no work or thought or knowledge or wisdom in Sheol to which you're going. So whatever your hand finds to do it with your might. Yeah, so with all your might. And Paul also in one of his letters wrote that whatever you do it as you do it for the Lord, right? And I think there are three kind of reasons or three benefits of striving for excellence in your work, in your business, even in making YouTube videos, in your marriage, anything really, is so it allows you to display God's image to the world, because God is a creative God. He is the God who works, sustaining, creating, redeeming people. And so when we have a good work ethic and we are trying to be excellent, trying to be great and exceptional at things, we, with humility obviously, we end up displaying God's image to the world because we are all made in His image. So that's one of the reasons. The other reason is to be helpful to our neighbor, because being mediocre and not good at things does not benefit your neighbor, or really is worth being energized about in terms of whatever you're doing. If you're building your YouTube videos just to build your YouTube video, just to make your YouTube videos without actually trying to be good at it, I feel like then there is no reason to be energized about. Let me check if my thing is actually recording. Okay, cool. So yeah, so it's not worth being energized for, and it's also not helpful for your neighbor, because you are not doing the best you can your work, or not trying to get better. So that means the quality of whoever your audience, whoever your customer, whoever you're helping and blessing with your work, or even with your YouTube channels, are not getting the best. So that's not helpful to your neighbor, and we are to love our neighbors. That's like the second most, the greatest commandments. And the third one, as I kind of touched a little bit, is striving for excellence actually creates work that is valuable and meaningful. I feel like the fact that you're struggling and trying to make, in this case, your videos for YouTube as good as you can, working at it, is makes that work valuable, gives value and gives meaning to that work. But if AI does all the creative thinking, for example, ideation, and even creating thumbnails and titles, which I know a lot of people like outsourcing, I feel like you will not learn then anything. You won't know how things actually work on YouTube when it comes to packaging, when it comes to ideation. You won't know the details that will make you good at it, make you excellent at it. You won't appreciate the making of YouTube videos because you're outsourcing it to AI. So you don't know how to do it. You're not getting better. You're not excelling. It's like copying from your buddy during a math test in school, whatever, high school. And yes, you get the right answer, but you have no idea how to get to it, how to get to that answer. Like if the teacher asks you, how did you do this? You won't be able to explain really because you just copied. So kind of like that. So you'll have a mediocre skill and there will be no excellence. So you won't gain a very valuable skill of making videos, marketing yourself, catching attention, which is a big thing, so that people click, and then leading people through the video so that they are attentive to it. And it's just also not going to be your own words if you outsource writing, which I think you should not do at all. You should try to write yourself. By the way, if you're a Christian man and you're watching this, I do have a free community called Christian Creativepreneurs, and where ambitious Christian men, all of us there, we're trying to build authentic YouTube channels, kind of personal brands. So it's going to be in the description, so you can check it out if you want. The other thing is that I mentioned in terms of outsourcing your writing, you won't be as articulate if you do not sit and try to write, put the words, put your thoughts, your ideas into the words. It will just, and if you just give it to AI to do it, just write some prompts, you won't be as articulate, using logical sentences and talking to people. This is a good practice. And then when you go and talk with people about things you've done this so many times that you'll be able to articulate it to your customers, for example, to your clients, or even to your friends who ask kind of like, what do you do? And the third thing, kind of the consequence of using AI, I think is you'll feel like fraud and not fulfilled in your work. So, which will cause you to get bored and probably give up. And YouTube is one of those things that are easy to give up because you have to work at it. There will be no sort of quick success. So it's so easy to give up. And if you do not try to strive for excellence with each video you upload, you'll quickly give up because you'll feel like a fraud. You'll feel like this is not me. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm literally just kind of copy pasting. This is meaningless, and you'll get bored. But if you resist the urge to use AI, to make your life easier, and you do YouTube yourself, then I think there's a couple of things that happen. So first of all, the pain of figuring out will make you so much better at it. You will gain skill and you'll get excellent at it the more you do and improve, obviously. I'll tell you a story. I have I used to have an economics professor at my university, and economics is hard. The concepts, for whatever reason, were so hard for me to comprehend, especially it's English, and English is my third language. And I remember that one time I came to him, I asked him questions, he tried to explain to me what's going on, and explain to me the concepts, and I was not understanding, and there were some couple of homeworks that I had to do. I'm like, I don't know, I don't understand, like this is frustrating. And he told me that actually the best learning happens after you get so frustrated with it, where you bang your head on the wall, you bang, 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 and then at some point it clicks, because you've been so frustrated with a problem that you've been kind of working it, wrestling with it, and then it hits, and then you understand, and that's when you gain the knowledge, gain the skill. And it did happen like that. I was very frustrated until I wasn't, until it clicked with me. So the same way, if you do not use AI, but you go through that pain of resistance, of suffering, of, okay, I need to come up with ideas, okay, I need to figure out, how do I make thumbnails, how do I make titles, how do I describe in my titles and thumbnails what this video is about, and create that curiosity. How do I write my ideas so I can teach others with ease, so they can understand with ease? Through that pain, you will gain a skill and you will learn so much more. The other thing is, the second one, like a benefit of not using it, will be that you will sharpen your mind, because you'll be talking about your ideas, you'll be talking about things you know, and teach people by writing on your own. And you will have a sharp mind, and you want to have sharp mind if you want to build a successful channel, personal brand, and even your business, because you need to have a sharp mind. You need to sharpen it. It's like your tool, like your axe, like a sword that you should just keep in a pristine, in a very good conditions. And you do that by actually thinking, actually writing. And writing and thinking are not that, they're actually pretty much the same thing. They're not that different. Which writing is more focused, and you actually write things down. So it's actually more intense thinking. And the last one, obviously kind of like the opposites of consequences of using AI, is that you'll feel a sense of accomplishment and kind of work done well. You know, you'll feel like, oh wow, like I created this. This is the video that I created. Sure, it's not perfect, but you'll feel like, wow, I did this. This is awesome. Like I put effort into it. It's kind of something like is when you dig into the Bible and you discover the treasures, the knowledge. Like you bang your head again on the passages, you know, hard passages or confusing passages. You're asking questions, you're looking for answers in the other books, you're looking at the translations, you're looking at then commentaries, you're talking with people, and then you're discovering this treasure, these truths, and it feels so satisfying. So kind of like that, like where you just work hard at your videos and you make it, and then you post it, and you even watch it and you're like, wow, this is cool. And you get that feeling, sense of satisfaction. So don't use AI for those. But where it makes sense to use AI, it's not like I'm like anti-AI, don't use AI. There is times when it makes sense to use it. And I think there's like in two places, or you know, when two conditions are met, is when the task. So the first one is the task is mundane and doesn't require much thinking. In my case, it would be repurposing long form videos into shorts. Like I don't want to sit there and cut it, you know, in DaVinci or Premiere Pro. I don't want to sit it and cut it into shorts and then put subtitles. Like I know how to do it, and it's just boring, repetitive. So when the task is mundane, boring, I would say by all means use AI. And the second one would be if you are already good at YouTube videos, I guess. If you're good or at a certain thing. But even then, I almost feel like you shouldn't do it. You should just keep improving your skill. We'll use thumbnails as an example. If you already been, you know, creating so many thumbnails and you know how to do it, which will also help you to train your AI better on how to do it, because you will know the little details and intricacies. The other example of the mundane task would be actually, for example, writing descriptions or chapters for your YouTube videos, those little chapters with timestamps. AI would be great to do that. It's mundane, boring, you know how to do it, like why spend time kind of on it. yeah, so this is what I think. So I implore you, don't use AI. Try not to use it when it comes to good skills like that, hard skills that you want to learn. And I guess it applies anywhere else you, like even in your business. So thank you for watching. I hope this was a good video for you. If you are using AI, you might be having too much going on in your life. And I made this video, and it will pop somewhere here, about slowing down. So if you would like to, check it out. Otherwise, thank you for being here. And as always, build for His glory and their good. Bye.